Hello girls and boys, welcome back to DSF. My name is Logan and today we are here at One Utama at the New Wing for the launch of the all-new JAC T9. Yes, JAC. J as in, I forgot what the word for it is, but yeah, JAC, not G as in Germany, the other one. Now this brand has been around for about 6 decades plus already, and they have specialized in light commercial vehicles such as this. And the brand has two very exciting cars to launch today. Two versions of this JAC T9 pickup truck, which has class-leading features and more. So what do I mean by that? Well, first things first, let's talk price. There are two versions to choose from. An ICE version, which is a 2-liter diesel engine. That one goes for 119,119 ringgit here in Malaysia, while there is also a fully electric EV version. That is right, the very first full EV pickup truck to be launched here in Malaysia. Exciting news, right? That one goes for 199,888, so 199,888 ringgit, so about 200,000 and 120,000 ringgit respectively. So once I tell you the price of the EV, you should know exactly who the competition is, right? But sad to say, I kind of like the looks of this one a little bit more than the competition, but hey, that's just personal preference, right? Maybe you prefer the other one. So let's take a look at what you get at the back, because any pickup truck, this is going to be the highlight, right? First things first, a dampened boot opening. Watch this. The dampening is so good that it doesn't even kick in until about 5 centimeters outwards. So the degree of the angle that it comes from is actually quite secure. So you can leave it open like that and it won't move or budge at all. And of course, you see how much effort I'm exerting just to try and move this thing, and it's not even budging that much. But of course, you've got a very nice big cargo bed, which of course you can use to, lie down, look at the stars, whatsoever. You can also use this to sit. So who needs a Rolls Royce with all those seats in the back of the Cullinan when you've got this, right? Now, being dampened, it means it's also quite easy to lift back up. So I'll show you. Heard that click? It is quite secure. Nice tail light back here, kickstand up here and also nice kick plate right here for when you need to go in, grab something and go out without having to open the cargo bed at all. Now, this is of course the diesel version and it's in white. So that means the interior will come in, I think, black. So there's 5 exterior colors: white, black, light gray, dark gray, silver, and a light gray. So red, sorry. All those colors will have a different kind of interior, either the black leather or the brown leather. So we can take a look at that later, but the EV comes in only black leather with the same 5 exterior colors. Let's take a look at the sides, the front, the insides. Now, measuring at over 5,000 millimeters in length and a 3,100 millimeter wheelbase, this JAC T9 is no slouch. It's definitely not a small car by any means. So obviously this car will be a little bit daunting, right, to new pickup truck drivers or someone who's not used to cars this big in general. How does the car help you with that? First things first, you've got roof rails right up here to help you with your outdoor activities, because whether you choose the EV version or the diesel version, this is still a rugged off-road SUV, and it is meant to do rugged off-road pickup truck things. Sorry, not an SUV, it's a pickup truck. But it's meant to go off-road, take you down the beaten path, right? That's why you've got these massive tires right here, 19 inches, I believe, 4x4. It is fully 4x4 capable, and I love the design of the rims, by the way, with these two-tone colors. And you'll notice right here with this huge wing mirror, you've got a little camera over the side. And that is because this car comes fully equipped with level 2 ADAS features. So not only can it practically drive itself on the highway, it also knows how to keep you safe in any event. So obviously this car is very, very safe. And one more thing you need to know that's written right here, because this car is built in China and also exported to Australia, yes, this exact model, so this is CBU, not CKD, this exact model is also being shipped to Australia as well as here in Malaysia. This is the only pickup truck in Malaysia to have a 5-star Australian ANCAP safety rating. The rest of them have the regular ANCAP safety rating or the ASEAN ANCAP safety rating. Yes, that is true. But we all know Australian ANCAP is notoriously hard to get a 5-star from, because they're just so stringent and strict, right, with their properties, with their results, and so on and so forth. So this car, you know you will be safe in it no matter what. So don't go and come in with the argument of, oh, you know, it's a Chinese car, it's only got level 2 ADAS, it can't be that safe. It is that safe, and more than you can even think. You've got very nice door handles right here, which take you inside the car as well. We'll take you inside in a second. So let's take a look at the front and the insides next. Okay, so down in front, you'll notice the first thing is this JAC logo, massive front and center, right? So if you see it in red, that means you've got the diesel version, the petrol ICE, sorry, the ICE version, internal combustion engine, not petrol. But if it's in blue, that denotes the EV. So we'll take you to see that as well in a second. But for now, all you need to know is if you see a big red logo, it's a diesel. If you see a big blue logo, it's fully electric. But either way, it's still very menacing, very imposing. Can you imagine these slim headlights followed, LED DRLs, followed by these headlights down here, barreling down you on the highway? Well, you wouldn't have to worry too much with the EV version because that only goes up to 140 kilometers an hour, which is its top speed. Pathetic considering most EVs actually can go up to 180. But you know what? It's a pickup truck and it's a lifestyle pickup truck. It doesn't need to go that fast. It's just meant to keep you safe and take you down the roads that regular cars cannot take you. The petrol version, however, does have a much higher top speed, but we'll get into the technicalities a bit later on. So this being the diesel version, you'll notice underneath here, there is an engine, right? And it gives you a max torque of 1,500 Newton meters, followed by 125 horsepower as well. So this is no slouch. It definitely can go, and it can go incredibly fast, deceptively fast in fact. You look at this thing, you'll never assume it can go as fast as it does. But of course, it's not a sports car, so don't expect it to be flying down the highway at 300 kilometers an hour. It won't do that, but it can still go pretty fast enough to scare you if it's coming down behind you. Now, of course, you've got a nice big grille here, which is hollowed out in the EV version. And you've also got this again, diesel 4x4, nice plastic cladding down here. This isn't actually plastic over to the sides anymore. So it's very, very, very rugged, and it's very, very capable as well. So that should sum up the exterior of the JAC T9. Let's take a look inside now. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gents. So here we are inside the diesel version of the JAC T9 with the brown leather interior because it was the white color pickup truck, right? Excuse me. The white color one comes with the brown interior, the black color one comes with the black interior. I've mentioned this for the diesel, but I also said that the EV just comes in black leather regardless of what exterior color you choose, whether that be red, gray, silver, white, or black. So once again, you can see that it's very, very luxurious in here because this is what JAC is going for. They didn't just want to make a pickup truck. They wanted to make a very lifestyle-oriented pickup truck, and that is very evident in the diamond quilt stitching here on the leather, first thing. Second thing, you'll notice soft touch leather on the dash along with hard plastics for your glove box, and this isn't actually wood, it's more like brushed aluminium, I would say. And you will also notice down here, I'm not sure if you can see this, but there is in fact ambient lighting, which can come in 3 separate modes, which is static, breathing, and music. So when you're listening to your music, it will sort of follow the rhythm of the music and blink and shine accordingly. Now, of course, there's also 64 colors to choose from. Very, very luxury, right? And you've got nice big grab handles on both the passenger and driver side, by the way, to show you that this is still, despite having a very luxurious interior, a proper off-road SUV. Coming down to the center, again, you've got a tablet style digital display right here with your aircon control buttons along with your hazard lights mode. So it's good that they actually have these buttons here, because if you have to fiddle with the screen while driving, that becomes very dangerous. You've got your very Iron Man helmet looking gear select. I don't know how to describe this thing, but it's cute. I mean, it's different at least, right? And it looks really good, and it feels pretty natural in my hand. Maybe if you have very big hands, it might not feel as natural, but this feels pretty good to me. And it's quite nice shift by wire. You've got an electronic parking brake right here, followed by your auto hold and a rotary knob to switch between 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low driving modes for depending on what kind of terrain you want to tackle. There's also a differential lock button here to lock your differentials while you're off-roading, hill descent control, which helps you while you're going down, because again, this has level 2 ADAS features. You got 2 cup holders followed by a nice very deep cubby space right here with a control knob for temperature. So I'm assuming you can double as a fridge. You can use this as a fridge. Your aircon vents are over here. You've got a nice little corner here with a speaker where you can keep your phone. I wouldn't recommend it though. Then of course you've got your mirror, which can be a digital mirror or just a plain regular mirror, sunglass holder over here with your lights, your lock out, yeah, this is the light button, and then your door lock controls, followed by your visors up here, which does have a vanity mirror on the passenger side, as well as, yep, no vanity mirror on the driver side, but you do get a little flap here so you can keep your touch and go cards and whatnot. You've also got a little camera right here. Remember, I mentioned it's level 2 ADAS, so this camera can keep an eye on you in case you're falling asleep. Now lastly, let's wrap up the front with this 2-spoke steering wheel right here. Very nice, very elegant looking. You know, I like the black, brown and silver mixture here, although I'm fairly certain that when you're driving under the extreme hot sun, this could catch the reflection and sort of reflect back in your eyes, so that's something you might have to look out for, but I'm pretty sure JC would have thought about that somehow, so probably it's fine. Your cruise control buttons over here, your volume controls and voice control over here. So once again, brown interior with the aircon vents, digital driver display, very nice, very soft by the way. So yes, off-road, rugged off-road SUV at that, but very luxurious interior. Let's take a look at the back seats. Okay, so the driver's seat was set to my driving position earlier, if you remember. And here you can see I've got very decent legroom and also very good headroom, despite this being a pickup truck, which means the seat recline angle is pretty upright. Yeah, obviously every pickup truck is like that, right? I mean, you got this glass panel in the back here for your loading bay, so obviously they're going to be upright, but this doesn't feel too bad. I'm sure just like with most other pickup trucks, you can do short distances just fine, but I did want to point out that you do get pretty good space over here. And of course, there's also a center armrest with 2 cup holders right here that can neatly be folded away when you need 3 people to be sat behind. And of course, you can fit 3 adults abreast, because as you can see here, I'm sat right in the middle. Yes, I'll have to keep my legs in a little bit, but you know what? That's pretty standard for a lot of cars of this width anyway, regardless of if they're pickup trucks or not. And it's still quite comfortable because you got speakers on the side here as well, your window controls, quilted leather even on the side, on the seats, and aircon vent back here. Oh, thank God for that, because in our Malaysian weather, you really need this. This should be a standard feature on all cars. So there's, I don't know, even if you don't want to put a center armrest, you need to find a way to get aircon vents in the back of your car somehow, man. I hope more Malaysian car makers will do that as well. You've also got another grab handle up here for the passengers at the back, and that should sum it up quite nicely. Your back glass panel, your lights, everything is exactly what you'd expect for a luxurious pickup truck, because not only is this once again very off-road capable, it's also very comfortable, and it also comes with a class leading 7 airbags. Yeah, 7. Most cars usually will have 6, right? So what are you guys doing? You know, a pickup truck is beating you. You guys are slacking off, man. So yeah, there you go. That sums up the interior and the exterior of the ICE version of the JAC T9, just launched here in Malaysia for the very attractive price of 119,888, 119,888 ringgit. So essentially just 120,000 ringgit. Unheard of for this level of safety and features. Really good work, JAC. So I'm hoping that you know, in time to come, owners will only report good things about this truck instead of, you know, breakdowns and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure, you know, scoring 5-star Australian ANCAP and being exported to Australia as well, this car should have absolutely no problems whatsoever. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Logan. This is DSF. We hope you enjoyed.